Alright, Angels, if we're gonna stop this evil man, here's the plan. You, Kristen Stewart, you'll go take down undisputed MMA champion Ronda Rousey, who of course is looking after his adopted daughter. We'll use her as leverage. Ella Balinska, you confront them directly while we're going after the daughter, and you bring down that Kingpin's bodyguards who are all ex-Mossad agents. Naomi Scott, you hack Skynet and get the Terminators on our side, so that way if everything goes balls up, we can take everyone out without any problems and save the day. As for me, I'll coordinate the operation from here, alongside Chris Hemsworth drinking kombucha. Alright everyone, you know the plan? Let's do this!
Miss Banks, I have some concerns about this plan.
Yes, Bosley?
Yeah, I just don't think this plan's gonna work with how you got it set up. I mean, you got her going up against Ronda Rousey and her going up against ex-Mossad. Maybe we should, delay the plan a little, revise a few things, maybe bring some men in?
No! This is the reason I started this agency. It's to put men like you in your place whenever you question what a woman does. We're going to show you just how to get things done and protect the world without the use of men. Angels? Angels, come in! What's wrong? All I've got here is kombucha. No word from you. Angels! Angels, come in! Please! Talk to me! Talk to me!
Yeah,
Talk to me,
it's
Elizabeth
me.
Banks!
This whole
Talk.
spine
Come
segregation
in.
thing, it's
I'm going to have to send in
not
more agents
really
to the
working
field
out.
now. Talk
Is
to me.
the job at
This is
Domino's
just
still
starting to go
available?
to the spa. Angel.
Wow. Okay, I did not have high hopes going into this movie, but I was not expecting it to be as bad as it was. This movie has absolutely nothing good about it. I'm talking about the Charlie's Angels reboot that was written and directed by Elizabeth Banks. This is hands down one of, if not the, worst movies of 2019. Now, this is actually a reboot of the classic TV series from the 70s, which was about a trio of girls working as detectives and officers for a mysterious figure known as Charlie with the help of a man named Bosley. In this version, we follow a trio of angels, two of whom are senior members of the group, training a new third member of the group, as they try to help her stop someone from selling a power distribution device that has the potential to be turned into a weapon. Now, this is a great setup for any type of action movie or spy thriller, but the big problem with this movie is that there's no action. There are action set pieces, but they're very few and far between, and the action within them is just bland. It's forgettable. There's nothing unique or interesting about it. Hell, the movie Let's Be Cops, that pretty lame comedy, that had more interesting action than this film. It also doesn't help that the characters are just flat and two-dimensional. The angels are all just variations of the strong female character archetype that's been plaguing Hollywood films for the last 5 years now. One character is just a tough chick with no emotion, the other one, played by Kristen Stewart, she's a lesbian and that's it. And the new girl, she's just an ugly duckling who's going to blossom into something much greater than what she was before, which is really cliched at this point. It also doesn't help that the main theme of the story is female empowerment, and it is just so ham-fisted. We're talking like a sledgehammer wrapped in bacon and raw pork chops, just smashing you over the head. And this also ties into another issue with the film. It is openly misandrist. Okay, this was a problem I had with the 2016 Ghostbusters reboot, but it wasn't big enough of an issue for me to complain about. But here, every single male character is in some way, if not stupid, is misogynistic, or just a general butthole. And it permeates throughout the entirety of the film, and it had me actually questioning what Elizabeth Banks' actual opinion of men truly is, because it actually concerns me and really did just put me off. This also ties into an opening sequence at the beginning of the film that just makes no sense, where it shows all these young girls having fun, being strong, but it has nothing to do with the angels themselves, and actually left me confused and wondering if I walked into the wrong cinema. But of course, you also should be wondering, is this movie funny at least? And, well, considering that the original films that we got in the 2000s had some humor in them, you'd be wise to expect that. But no, there are jokes in this movie, but they're not funny at all. Instead, the closest thing we actually get to them are some stuff that really will just have teenage girls giggle or laugh every once in a while, like what I heard in the cinema. Suffice to say this, while watching Charlie's Angels, I was craving camp, I was craving humour, I was craving everything that I saw in an episode of the original series on TV a couple years ago. Because say what you will about the original show, it at least has a campy charm to it. This movie, though, has nothing. It's bland, it's forgettable, and no one is going to feel empowered or entertained by it. If you were a fan of the TV show or thought, you know what, I might actually just go out and check this movie out, I'm bored tonight, don't. Save your money and go see a movie that's actually worth your cash. I've heard good things about Ford versus Ferrari. Maybe just give your money to that instead and let this movie die in obscurity.
Well, I hope you all enjoyed this video. It was not fun to check this movie out, let me tell you, but you probably know that by now. As for the next late movie review, I'm going to be getting out my review of Ford vs. Ferrari, then after that, Claws, and if there's time, I'll take a look at the new Star Wars. And for game reviews this month, I'm going to cap off the year with Sniper Ghost Warrior Contracts. I've got all that and more coming up like usual, so please stick around, and maybe also hit the like button, or possibly subscribe.